Hello, it's the beginning of week 7. Actually, it's like one day late. I start my weeks the day I came home from the hospital, because that's when I can start like the different levels of food. And now I'm at the final level, which is the rest of my life, I guess. So now I can start having deli meats. Sorry, I'm driving, as you can see. And cheese. So I had that for lunch yesterday, like a little roll up of cheese and turkey from Trader Joe's. It was so good. The cheese actually didn't have that much flavor. I don't know why. I got one of those, like, I think it was also from Trader Joe's, but the slice of Swiss, and it was 110 calories for one slice, so I actually split it up. So it's more like a cheese and deli meat taco than a roll up. But like now, like when I think about it, like if I were making, if I were just eating cheese, I mean that's like a couple hundred calories if you have more than one slice. So I'm just like so much more conscious of all that stuff now. So anyway, I'm sure you don't want to hear all that. I just want to do a quick update while I'm driving to a friend's house. I'll be dog sitting this weekend. 3 dogs, a husky, a Dachshund, and a corgi Dachshund mix. They're a handful, and I love them. But there hasn't been much scale victory this week, since week 6. I don't remember what I was down. I'm down a pound, I believe, and part of that was because I gained a pound, so then I lost 2 pounds. But overall, since surgery, I'm down 30 pounds. So I'm not, sweating that. Well, I mean, I am sweating it, but it's so funny because you hear different things. Like, I talked to the dietitian, and she said, 10 pounds a week, or sorry, I wish 10 pounds a month is normal, and that's what I should expect. So obviously I'm ahead of that because I'm 6 weeks, but it's the beginning of my 7th week. So I've obviously lost more than 10 pounds a month. But I know a lot of that comes easy the first, couple weeks, maybe even couple months. But my doctor, my primary care doctor, was like, oh, the next time I see you, you'll be down 50 pounds. And that's like less than 3 months from now. So, he has me going a little faster. I'm gonna, if I lose 10 pounds a month, that's a lot better than I was doing, and that's perfectly fine with me. Non-skill victories. This shirt that I'm wearing says Dachshund through the snow, so I thought it was appropriate to wear on my way to go dog sit for a Dachshund. I bought this, from one of those websites that ships from China, and their sizes are like all out of whack. And so I think this was like the largest size they had, which was a 3X, and it did not fit at all. Like, it was way too tight in the tummy, pretty much everywhere but the sleeves for some reason. So I tried it on this morning, and it fits. It's a little long, which is fine because I'm wearing it with leggings and this black cardigan from Old Navy, but it fits, and that ain't nothing. So it's so funny how quick you can go from something not fitting at all, and then you just put it on and it's a little loose. So I am so happy for that because it's right before Christmas, and probably next year it'll be way too loose to wear outside. It'll be more like a bumming around the house shirt, which I will also be thankful for. But that's something to keep in mind. I'm sure if you've ever tried any of those websites, then you know how crazy their sizing is, and the prices are great, but it's like one of those things, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't true. And I think this shirt was like $10, but I'm happy. Anyway, so that's one non-skill victory, and I'm trying to concentrate on those because I'm not seeing too much movement in the scale. Actually, I'm seeing a lot of movement, up and down and up and down and up and down. Not the good kind of movement where it's just down, down, down. But another non-scale victory is I spoke at a conference last weekend, and had a friend in town, and we were out and about doing things. We went to the Firearms Museum, which I love, and obviously spoke at the conference, which has some walking. You know, I was helping him. I didn't bring any of my books for a book signing, which is stupid on my part, because he almost sold out of his books, and he had 3 different titles. So, I mean, you can imagine. I should have brought at least one of my 4, but I didn't. But I was helping him running the credit card, so it's probably better that I didn't, because, you know, I was able to help him. But, you know, I don't think I was as tired as I probably would have been, you know, on a normal basis. I also, because he was in town, I didn't, like, nap that much during the day. So that's one thing that I sort of have been following on, you know, since I'm working from home, is I nap probably 3 or 4 times a week, just like in the middle of the day. And then sometimes it messes with my sleep, you know, where I won't go to bed till like midnight. Other times it doesn't matter at all. So I don't know. I think I've talked about this before. I think it's probably not a post-surgery kind of thing. I think it's just not enough calories, maybe not doing enough. But it's interesting, because on the days that I didn't have, you know, take a nap, it wasn't really that necessary. But my sleep was also out of whack because of his schedule. He was from Arizona, so he was staying up late, getting up late. Actually, he did not get up that late. He's a trooper. So anyway, that's about it for the beginning of week 7. I'm looking forward to having more protein. For dinner yesterday, I had these 2 turkey meatballs frozen from Trader Joe's. You can get a bag of the turkey meatballs. I looked at all the stats, and the turkey was by far the best. And you can have 2 of them for 100 calories and I think 15 grams of protein, so not too bad. And that, you know, I don't think I weighed them because they were frozen, and I wasn't sure if it would change, but I think they're 1 ounce a piece, so it's probably around 2.5 ounces. And then I already told you what I had for lunch. For breakfast, I had 2 turkey sausages, the Applegate, which Applegate is a great brand because they don't add sugar and all of that stuff. Or most of them don't. You have to read the stats, but they're like one of those keto safe brands. If you do keto or Whole30 or any of that, Applegate is known for a brand that doesn't add too much extra stuff other than meat. So I had a lot of meat yesterday. Got all my protein, and the scale was down this morning, and that's all I'm pretty much looking for. So I think the next thing I need to do, now that I'm week 7, there's really no reason not to start moving more. So I'll probably start with walking, which sucks because it's the beginning of winter, and I really do not feel like being outside. Today is nice. I think the high is 50. Yeah, it's 50 degrees right now. It's sunny. Today would have been a good morning to walk, but alas, I didn't, because I was getting ready to go to my friend's house to dog sit. But anyway, hopefully by next week, week 8, you'll hear from me that I at least tried to walk, or not tried to walk, but I at least did a nice long walk, let's say twice, okay? So y'all hold me accountable. If I didn't walk twice by week 8, give me a thumbs down. All right, that's it for now. I'll talk to you later, and I'll see you in week 8.